Mabuhay, kamusta kayo, and welcome to another video. And welcome to part 3 of my Cacti and Succulent collection tour. I'm showing you all the plants I have that live indoors all year round. If you haven't seen the previous parts, there will be links up above and in the description below. There will be a part 4 as well, as there's still quite a few plants to go through. So yeah, let's get straight into it. First up, this lovely Demnosa rhodocantha. Pretty vicious spines on this. And only 2 species in this genus. The other one isn't easiest to find for sale though. Gymnocalycium horridospinum, another fiercely spined plant. These very spiky ones always stay at the back of the windowsill rather than at the front. Canthocalycium. Again, the spines on this are pretty vicious. Not had much luck with these over the years. Had a few Canthocalycium just rot for no particular reason. This one's doing alright though. As is this one. Awesome spines on this. But not as vicious as it might look. They're quite flexible. Always a fun one to repot though. Cactus. This one, like a few upcoming plants, have had some issues with spider mites. Those pests have been a bit of a pain this year. Nice Astrophytum hybrid. Myriostigma crossed with Capricorn. This has flowered every year since I've had it. Copiapoa hypogea. This is the regular form. I showed the lizard skin form I have in part 1. Parodia werneri, formerly Notocactus ubermannianus. Don't know why they have to constantly change the names of these plants. It gets a bit annoying after a while. Another Parodia werneri. More of an inermis this one, doesn't have many spines. Was hoping these would flower this year, but it's not looking likely. Gymnocalycium quaelianum. Really nice dense spines on this one. Has flowered a couple of times since I've had it, but not recently. Another Gymno reganesi. It's always had this scar on it since I got it. I don't know what caused that. It's a healthy plant otherwise. Copiapoa atacamensis. This has flowered once. Some more Cactus. Really nice form on this one. And like all the Cactus I have, none have flowered for me yet, unfortunately. Another Cactus. Lovely coloured spines on this one. And another. Again, nice form to this one. And this stellar cactus has had a few attacks of spider mite over the years. Quite a bit of scarring on it. Don't know what it is about this one, they just won't leave it alone. Another viciously spined gymno. Heavy corking on this. I don't mind that though, gives it a bit more character I think. Sulco Rebutia Roshi. Again, has a little bit of mite damage on it. You do have to check Sulcos often, mites absolutely love these. Stenocactus, lovely wavy ribs. The only Stenocactus I have indoors, should be out in the greenhouse with the other ones really. Matucana Polsey. Again, a bit of mite damage on this. Desperate for a repot as well, which I will do before the end of the summer. Lovely euphorbia that Lynn from Desert Plants of Avalon sent me. In this lovely pot Edith got me. Doing really well. Was just a single stem cutting when Lynn sent it a few years ago. Another euphorbia. Again in a nice little ceramic pot Edith got for me. This got repotted recently and is doing much better than it was. Euphorbia Debilospina. Like the previous two euphorbia, this was recently repotted as well. Again in a lovely pot from Edith. Rebutia. Again spider mite magnets, so I do have to check these often. This one has flowered this year. Rebutia albiflora. Again, a bit of mite damage on some of the heads. This one wants repotting as well. Another Rebutia that's flowered this year. Does have some seed pods forming too. Another Rebutia. Strangely, spider might seem to leave this one alone. Maybe it doesn't taste as nice as the other ones. My lithops are still alive. Catherine Purple and Thorn sent me these. And they're doing alright. Variegated Gymno. This has flowered a few times this year. Lovely colours. Another bud coming through as well. Another variegated Gymno. Again, it's flowered a couple of times this year. Another Gymno. Lovely spines and form to this one. Nice bluish green colour as well. gymno, a denudatum hybrid called Kiyomaru. Fast growing gymno this one, outgrew this pot very quickly. Another to repot before the end of the summer. Libivia hybrid called Solaris. Another pretty fast growing plant this one. A couple more lofts. The one on the left has a bit of mite damage. I think I've said before that these plants are probably the ones that are most prone to getting attacks of spider mite. Gymnoecclesium baldianum. One of the plants I've had for the longest, this one. I made a video on this about 4 years ago where I had to cut all the roots off because it had a bad infestation of mealybug. It has recovered well since then. My big Echinopsis subdenudata, which usually flowers every year but has purged all its buds this year, including this one. Bit of a shame. Tiny little offset in there. Echinocerius, again in a really nice pot. This has done well this year after being put into this pot as well. Lovely single spine Gymnoecclesium battery. Did have buds when I first got it, but it purged them all. I was hoping it might flower this year. Euphorbia symmetrica has seed pods on it, and I've got quite a few seeds off it already this year. As well as this one has some seed pods forming too. Monodenium, gorgeous variegation in this. Does want a repot though, it's been in this pot a long time. My Euphorbia lenintoni, which has just exploded with growth this year. I do have to repot this one as well, but I'm not looking forward to it. It's not an easy plant to handle. Caralluma hesperidum. This has exploded with new growth this year as well. Most of these branches are new growth. Lovely Astrophyte mysterious hybrid. Has flowered once. This is one Astro I do want to cross with another at some point. Another Gymno, this one in bloom. Has already flowered twice this year. And there's quite a few more buds on this. Super weird looking Gymnoecclesium transformer. A fairly new monstrose form of Gymnoecclesium mahanovici. These are sometimes called Kiko as well. And another one. Might have a go at propagating this soon. Even though it's a monstrose, they seem to do pretty well on their own roots. Obregonia denegri. This is the larger of the two I have. I showed the smaller one in part 2. Aloe broomy. This was actually a recent purchase. I lost my other broomy over the winter, which I was annoyed about. So happy to have another one. And some Hawthia nigra. These were recent purchases as well. These 4 plants were £3 each if I remember correctly, which I think for this species is a bargain. You don't see this one for sale often. So that's it for part 3. Like I said, there will be a part 4. But I think I can squeeze what's left into that one. There's a couple more unboxing videos coming up soon as well. I got another lethal Cylindra puntia coming, which should be fun. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to like and comment. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification bell as well so you know when I upload a new video. You'll be safe and well, and I shall see you next time. Salamat po paalam. Bye for now.